coming into this National Basketball Association season of 2025 through 2026, you could guess, right? It's anybody's guess. West is better than the East. That's kind of a given, right? Kind of a given.
Been that way.
Victor Wembanyama, must see. Got to see him coming in.
He's an alien, bro.
Right. But I think if I had told you coming into the season, the least surprising headline would be the Mavericks fire Nico Harrison as their general manager.
Yeah, what took so long?
Well, what took so long...
He was the fall guy.
...is they needed to see, I guess, a little bit of what this season would look like, and then it didn't help that Anthony Davis, his best ability still isn't. And we knew Kyrie wasn't coming back until later in the season. The fact that Klay Thompson has just been falling off a cliff.
Well, he's in love right now. So.
And then you just knew when Luka showed up, like somebody who's twice his age in Los Angeles with a new lease on life.
New lease on life. Lisa on life.
Showing up all skinny, dating someone younger.
Is he?
I'm just saying the Lakers are someone new and younger for him than the Mavericks are. And he has just been absolutely balling out. And it appears anybody who knows and watches Mavericks basketball in the early throws and has been at these games, it's a constant drumbeat from the fan base. Yep. And apparently the owner has been constantly battling with fans who come up to him and basically say, what the hell did you do? And the fans wanted a scalp. And as you know, Jed York once famously said, in charge of the 49ers, I'm the owner, can't fire me.
Sounds like Jerry Jones.
Honestly, you can't fire the owner. And the owner had to basically, I imagine Nico Harrison did not go rogue and just trade Luka out from under the ownership's nose. The owner basically had to say, we're not paying Luka the Supermax. We don't believe in his long-term viability here, whether it's his training or his opinion of the roster or it's his work ethic or blah, blah, blah. Get him out of here. And it's going to be the ultimate pocket listing. Selling sunset. Speaking of people who live here in Los Angeles and might look younger than they really are. Listen.
Hey.
So, Rich, you're saying that the owner didn't just wake up in the middle of the night like most people, like me and O'Shea, and then find out that Luka was traded?
That's right. That's right. And then you have Dirk Nowitzki in his new lease on life as a pundit for Amazon. Just telling it like it is.
Yeah, not for long. He's about to be the GM.
You think so?
I've seen that name thrown out already.
You really think so?
Could be the coach.
Because that'd be a way what? To tell Mavericks fans there's a guy from
that would be a way
out in front?
That'd be a way to cool the temperature.
Would it? Because
it sure would, yeah.
Because you trust in his ability to build a team?
The most beloved player in franchise history, a statue outside. Yeah, that's a way to calm things down.
A little bit.
Because the season's off to not a great start, although Cooper Flagg looks really good. You're just kind of waiting to get healthy and maybe see what this team can do.
Well, I mean...
Bring back your beloved son?
Somebody had to order the code red on Luka.
That's why I call him the fall guy. He didn't make that call.
Well, here he may not have made the call. Okay, Patrick Dumont had to say, "Go ahead and trade him."
Yeah, but someone had to start the conversation.
But how? I understand that it's not as much the fact that he was traded that needs to land on Nico's lap.
Yeah,
it's the matter. Exactly. It's the matter in which the conversation was endeavored. I know you want to keep it under wraps. But how do you not basically flat out say, if it's time to trade Luka Doncic, why are you keeping it a secret to everybody?
Right.
Because you know it's going to create such a massive seismic event in your fan base and in your town that you might as well just open it up to everybody and deal with the lengthy, week-long period that it would take to trade him, 2-week-long period it would take to trade him, 3-week-long period if you want to even go that way. Survive that drumbeat from the fan base going, what are you doing? And open it up and get a massive haul for him.
Yeah. Massive.
More than what you got. That's the problem. You didn't get that much in return because you decided to keep it quiet. Because if you're not going to pay him, if you've made the decision he's no longer our guy, then you just go for it. Mm-hmm. But instead, no, it's just like, we've decided he's no longer our guy. We're just going to call the Lakers.
Of all people.
And we're going to send him to the Lakers.
Of all teams, man. Rich, they do that every generation.
For way less than what Desmond Bain would get.
Oh, my gosh. What did Bain get? Like 4 first-round
I'm just saying, way less than what what Bridges would get. You know what I mean? Like, that's the problem. Mm-hmm. Of course it didn't help that Davis got hurt and then Kyrie blew his knee out. But even Cooper Flagg landing in the lap, that doesn't get ascribed to the general manager just for being lucky. But it's unlucky, the other stuff that happened. And part of that comes from the residue of his design and how to trade Luka. Like, I think that's the ultimate that gets laid at his feet. Did the owner tell him this is the manner in which you're going to do it? Okay, we've decided to trade Luka. You must keep it quiet, and you must only involve one team, and that team must be the Lakers. Really? That's the weird part about it from the beginning. But it doesn't help that Luka keeps balling out, and he's winning without LeBron.
Luka's averaging 37, 9, and 9. Is that good?
Yeah.
It's not bad.
37, 9, and 9.
When he showed up like that on the cover of Men's Health, you knew it was coming. And then you knew that this would eventually be a headline this year. Nico Harrison no longer in the employ of the Dallas Mavericks, because at the end of the day, it's on him. And in terms of the analogy about whether you can fire the owner or not, in that very town, fans were upset that Micah got traded, young guy, to a different spot, also to a spot like, of all teams, the Green Bay Packers, right?
Micah.
The problem is the general manager's not going to get fired there.
Yeah.
Because he's also the owner.
That part.
Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.